I'm going to look at the yen pairs. I'm going to start with the dollar yen. Now, break above the trend line looked pretty bullish to me, but the market did not accelerate away, even though I did expect gains for the US dollar last week. We just seem to be in a sideways consolidation. Bit of nice little bear trend, correction in a longer term bull trend. This downward channel, we broke above it. Very convincing, big green candle. So I'm a bit surprised we didn't see a lot of follow through on the upside. Why did we not? Well, 50-day moving average, the black line really is holding the price. We're going to have to break above 133.20. We've got the 23.6% fib in at 133.05. So we're going to need to clear that. But first, we're going to need to clear the 50-day moving average for the dollar yen at 132.16. So we jump above, let's say 132.25. We can go straight to 133.00, 133.20, break through 133.20. Now we're talking a good little bull market, and the bulls should be pushing up towards 134.50, 134.80. For now, we do need to hold above this trend line, which is actually all the way down at 129.00, 128.80. So we have a lot of room on the downside that we can test before we have to worry about the short-term bear trend resuming. I do think bulls will get control of this market. Look at these wicks for the last 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Long lower wicks. When the bears did try to push the market down, they did encounter a lot of buying pressure, which pushed the price back up to where it opened on the day. We had two little green candles on Wednesday, Thursday, small red body candle on Friday. So it does look like the bulls are getting control. They are starting to accumulate some dollars against the yen. And don't forget, looking at the weekly chart, I did have the 127.50, 127.7 as a really good support level. Easy to see when you go back to the trend line that we have back from 2007. Real nice trend line joining the peak in 2007, 2015. So it was an obvious strong support. We had even tested it down here, second quarter of 2022. So longer term, looking bullish for the dollar versus the yen. Slow stochastics turning up, also looking positive. Aussie yen weekly chart, what a mess. Possibly a head and shoulders pattern, but it's up 1 week, down the next week for the Aussie yen recently. Euro yen, well, messy, messy, messy. Look at this, up one day, down the next day for 2 or 3 weeks. Bearish engulfing candle on Friday. Maybe that means that we are about to get a decent move to the downside now. But it really is very choppy, not easy to trade. I'm going to wait for a decent signal. Even the moving averages are flatlined. But we should have resistance around 141.50, 141.70. Pound versus the yen also in a sideways consolidation. So these yen pairs are really not throwing up a lot of opportunity. Probably now. We're going to need breakouts. Look, pound yen, you can see. Well, if you want to scalp it, you've got nice resistance level at around 161. 161.40, you've got support level at around 156.50, 156.30.